Hey,
Hi
hey.
everybody.
Hello. How's everyone doing?
This is so random. We're
Yeah,
live
no one's
with
watching.
nothing to talk about. Of
Yeah,
course,
we
no one's
do.
watching.
We have
Where
your
do we have?
sex life to talk about.
You leave my hands out of this.
Oh wait, never mind. We have nothing to talk about then. Yeah, you're right. Okay, anyways. Hello everyone. We're here to talk about the most interesting thing on television today in our weekly show.
DC Marvel.
Uh, Shore Shorel Cinepresto or Cine Cineshorel Bun. Cinnabun.
Cinnabon.
That's our show.
Cinnabon.
Cinnadog. Cinnabon dog.
Yeah, yeah. That's what this is. Cinnabon.
Yes. Now we have to talk about the latest shows in television today, right?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Dare-
so did you
Daredevil's
watch
the
the
one.
Fash this week, Ashanti?
I tried to even do a reaction video for the Flash,
Yeah,
but
that's
I had technical difficulties.
oh yeah. This is what we
I don't
call
want to
the
talk about
Fash Browns. The
it, but
Fash
I
Browns.
cannot wait. This is gonna be good. I'm liking what the writers are doing with this current story arc.
Yeah. Me too. But let's talk about the episode itself first. Okay, Mark Hamill. Do we need to even talk about this? Best part of the episode. Best
Best
part
performance
ever
of the entire season by
of the
far.
entire show. Yeah, pretty much, basically. I swear, like, it's funny because every other actor, it's like Barry Allen is like, my name is Barry Allen and I'm the Flash, and he's like just so kind of one note. And then Harrison
He-
Wells, the guy who played, yeah, you're saying?
yeah, I'm saying he really is. I was agreeing with you.
Oh yeah. And then Tom Cavan, who plays Harrison Wells, he's like, he just sounds like this, and then when he needs to get talk, he says, "Run, Barry, run!" And then that's it. That's his performance.
So, how would how are you feeling about the fetish that A.O. Barton was having with the Speed Force in this episode?
Yeah, they do that pretty well actually. You know all this stuff. They kind of hint at it. You know, if you don't know about it, you don't need to know about it beforehand. They like kind of mention it
Like,
as something there. It's like, yeah.
yeah, for me, I never really been into like the Flash comic books or Flash in general,
hmm
but I've really that's why I'm really enjoying the Flash the show because it's really getting my mind in a mental state where I'm like, yeah, I probably will read these comics in the future.
hmm Yeah, I mean, like
It's,
nowadays, it's like nobody reads comics. Let's face it. And all the this other material that's based off comics is what is gonna like get people back into comics. See, it's like the movies are now
yeah,
advertisements for the comics, kind of. It's no longer
yeah,
the other way around. So yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty
you're
great.
right.
Can't wait till Wally comes out. Wally has been announced
Yes, Wally West. This is gonna be
finally.
great.
He's been gone like from the DC universe entirely. He's been completely ignored, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah. I remember even in Young Justice they killed him off.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that was more of a because I know Greg Weisman. I'll defend him on that. That was more
Yeah,
progression of the character, but yeah, it did feel a little cheap in the least bit. I liked his part in it though. He was one of my favorite characters in that show. I think I liked everyone actually.
yeah. So how do you think they're gonna play Wally West
hmm
on the show?
I have no clue. Like if, I think he will be still like the nephew of Iris maybe probably they'll
Yeah,
probably do that.
yeah. I hope they do.
Yeah.
Um, Wait, I'm gonna make you mad really quick.
Yeah.
because I know how you are about spoilers, but I'm gonna do this anyway because it's
Oh
really not a
no.
spoiler to know about the Flash's future.
Oh
I
wait,
was
no, I
on
saw the
Google.
trailer. I saw the trailers.
No, I was on Google the other day, right?
On the goggle.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about this. I told my cousin. I was googling the cast of the Flash,
hmm
and when it got to the actor that plays Iris West,
Yeah.
and it looked under her character's name, it actually said Iris West Allen.
Oh wow. That's not a spoiler at all. Is that on IMDb? Really?
I'm I'm guessing it was, but I was just a Google search and it popped up. I didn't click anything.
I think that. Let me look this up. It just says Iris West on IMDb. I would trust that one a little more, but I think that it's just. Yeah. Alternate names. It says that's her name from the comics eventually, right? So I mean,
Yeah, because they do end up getting married eventually.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, we
even
all.
right now,
hmm
I did it again and it says Iris West.
hmm
Like, I'm about to screen share it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it online. IMDb even says that. So
Yeah,
I find it funny. This entire show is about the weird love triangle that all these white boys have for this one black girl.
it really does.
And it's funny because she's the only black girl in existence in both Arrow and The Flash, except for Amanda Waller. So that's why they're all going for her.
And
Yeah. And that girl really is adorable.
yeah,
In
she
a way.
really is.
I would not say that she's beautiful. I wouldn't go that far. Oh no, I'm good.
I would
She,
on
she,
certain nights. I would do
she
that.
looks like like more cute than anything. It's really funny. But yeah, I like the way they did the dad too. The dad's really great in this show.
I love the chemistry between Barry and Joel.
Yeah, I do too. That one actually feels pretty decent, especially in this last episode that we got.
Yeah, especially for me, it's the last 2 to 3 episodes with Barry, Joel, and what's his dad's name?
Um, it's Old Flash,
Yeah,
Old Fash, yeah, the
I'm just
fascist.
gonna say Jay. I'm gonna just say Jay,
Sure. Let me
because Jay wasn't Jay the Flash before Barry Allen, and then it was Barry Allen,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
Jay
it
Garrick.
was
Yeah.
yeah. See, I know some comic book stuff.
hmm
Heidi, one viewer we have. We're talking
Oh
about we're talking about Arrow and Flash.
yeah. Yes. Hi. Who is it? Did you post the link?
No, for some reason I can't copy and paste on my computer.
So we have one unknown viewer. We have no idea who this is. Who just is like
Wait,
completely. Well, great. Congratulations. You got like a one-man private show, man. We're gonna do
yeah,
scripting in a bit, so just hang on there. And now he's
yeah.
probably gone. He or she is
Don't
probably
leave,
gone.
don't leave. You'll miss great in-depth talking here.
Rate, link, like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, to both of us. I'll I'll give him a channel shout out later.
Okay, yeah, that's good. We'll do that. We'll do that for you, Mom. We'll do that.
So,
Anyways,
did
yeah,
you?
speaking of channel shoutouts, what's your channel again? Shoot it out.
My channel is Sharel Productions, and
Mm-hmm.
what's your channel again?
Cinepresto. Cinepresto. Go ahead and look that up.
So check this out. My channel is actually based on my Kryptonian name. I don't know what his channel is based off of. So
My
yeah,
channel's based off of, my love of film and cinema, so my secret identity is Cinepresto. That's all it is. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I am one of the few Black Kryptonians, contrary to
Well,
popular belief.
he's the best black Kryptonian, though. We all know that.
Yeah, yes I am. Considering all the rest are freaking militia soldiers.
And they're all dead. Because they're Kryptonians.
Mm, yeah, my family is dead.
All Kryptonians are dead. You're like the last, one of the last, other than Superman.
So
Superman.
have you? Speaking of Kryptonians and Superman, Have you like been keeping up with anything about the Supergirl show?
Oh yeah, actually, I visited the set last week. Believe it or not.
I freaking hate you.
Yeah, no, they're shooting it. Okay, I'm not supposed to tell people this, but they're shooting at Warner Brothers Studios right now, and we went by the exact building where they're shooting it right now. I tried to get off the car and take a sneak peek at it, and they're basically shooting all the flight scenes right now. That's what they were doing inside of there. So they got a
Oh,
bunch of
that's
green
cool.
screens up, and I like to imagine they're gonna just do it old school, like the old version of Superman, where she's gonna be in the camera. Look at this.
Oh, like the old Christopher Reeve.
I can imagine they're gonna do that.
I hope Tom Welling does a cameo.
Yeah, yeah. Like Tom
But even
Welling.
though I just want to hope that Smallville was its own separate universe.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It'd be funny. You know, that'd be so funny because that means they'd have like two different Supermen in these
Yeah,
in these series.
yeah,
They
but
should have him play another superhero. Yeah, that's a good idea. They should have him play like the the opposite of
no,
Superman.
but somebody, I think it was Charlie from Emergency Awesome,
Mhm.
one of his fans, brought up a solution for that. If they were all to do a crossover with that show, it would be that since Flash could run straight through time, that he ran so far that he connected both universes.
Mm,
That's kind
well,
of an impossible thing, but could happen.
no. Don't bring in small villains into this.
You've never seen Smallville, so
I've seen some. I've seen some. I've seen enough to know that it was smart for them to separate these out. I like it the way it is right now. Okay, theories. Do you think that actually in the next few episodes he actually does go back through time and then changes it so that way Arrow does join the League of Shadows? That's the theory right now.
really, I don't know what, because I think he joins the League of Shadows, after, no, before his crossover, I think.
Yeah, yeah, he does. I think he does too because they took his costume in the last episode basically.
Yeah, but then Roy was wearing it at the end.
Yeah, I know they took his costume. That's how they took his costume. So now he doesn't have a costume. He's got to wear League stuff from Nissa.
Yeah, I'm sort of kind of starting to like Nissa, minus her being a lesbian.
I like her as a lesbian. You know what I
That's a
mean?
yeah, we
So
know
hot.
about you, you shipper.
No,
You
Nissa's a
shipper.
cool character.
Yeah,
She's
she.
nice.
I admire her.
I want Artemis to be in this show somewhere.
Huh.
Uh, Next season.
There's talk about maybe Shadow's sister coming on and joining Team Arrow somehow.
Oh yeah, and she should be Artemis. That should be her name.
But Artemis is blonde and not Asian.
Well, in Young Justice, she's like half Asian. So
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. Too, if you're gonna make Iris West black, then yeah, that's fine with it. I feel like they should be making original characters as minorities, like so that people don't get pissed off about that. Like,
I don't care about the character race anymore.
well, I mean, like people say that, but then at the same time, you gotta like that's the thing that adds depth to the character, in my opinion, honestly. Right?
Right.
That adds to like some of the struggles they have to go through sometimes, right? You got like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, he has to go through a charter school and stuff like that because he lives in a poor neighborhood, and that's a totally
Yeah.
relevant thing. And then they try to make it normal for him, and they don't talk about it as much. I feel like they should have talked about it more, in fact, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing kids have to go to in New York if they live in a poor neighborhood.
Yeah.
But
I just realized something. Ayo Barthon is half. Well, no, wait, never mind. That's totally wrong because Eddie doesn't end up with Iris.
yeah,
I was about to say Eddie. I was about to say Ayo Barthon is half black, but then I was like, Eddie doesn't end up with Iris.
mhm.
Have you seen some of the selfies with the actors? With the actor that plays Eddie Barthon, Eddie Thon, and Wells.
Oh no, I haven't.
They take these photos so casually. It makes me think that they're up to something, and they're just
Yeah,
using the
no, I feel
fans.
like that means they're in more than just those two episodes together. Then this one episode
Yeah,
together. But you know what? I kind of. Oh yeah. So I kind of figured it all out in my head. By the way, regarding that, the time travel paradox. Okay, in
right,
different time travel things, right? We got different rules. And this one, the rule is basically you travel back in time, you change something, you make another universe, right?
right,
So at the very beginning of the show, that original universe is never shown or never explained, but we assume that basically he went back, killed his mom, right? And
right.
like all this crap, right? In the original timeline, Barry never got his powers until 2020 because the particle accelerator came out in 2020, right?
Yeah,
So then that means that given the fact that he never went to the coma and never went through all that stuff, we can assume he ended up with Iris and then he became the Flash later, right?
right.
Missing around 2024 or some, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2023 or something, 2024, right? So then Eobard Thawne's all the way from the future, right? He wants
Right.
to kill Barry Allen because he wants to be the only one, with the power to like change time and stuff like that, right? He goes back to
Yeah, he
kill
wants
them.
to be with the Speed Force,
Hmm.
but that's really not going to be so because we have all of these other flashes and reverse flashes,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
a
yeah.
Dark Flash, who's basically the death of Flash. He
Hmm.
only shows up when a Flash dies.
Hmm. So I feel like
Have
they're
you?
gonna keep. Yeah, yeah. So then he goes back in time,
Yeah.
right? And then creates the timeline we know. So if Barry's now set on going back in time again, right? He's going to create another timeline, right? Timeline splits, original, new one, right? Just like X-Men and all that new stuff, right? So that means
Yeah,
that,
like like what the doctor said that half Firestorm time is like a freeway traveling in and out,
mhm,
and if you go back in time, you would go off into like another exit.
yeah, something like that. They explain it that way, but that's not how it works in real life. But we're assuming just the rules of that. It's like, and then what's going to happen basically is that people are thinking that since everyone knows who Arrow is now, the
Right.
timeline will change again, right? And then that's how they get rid of. That's how they retcon the entire, memory of it. I feel like that's going to be a cheap move, but I don't. So I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. It's totally possible, right?
Charlie from Emergency Awesome, he had said that for them to like have Barry go back in time again and changed everything that they've just experienced with the Arrow
Mm-hmm.
would be a down low dirty move and
Mm-hmm.
like a waste of money and time. Like, why would you produce a season just to have it erased
Yeah,
in one episode?
it's equivalent to one more day, basically. So I really hope that crap doesn't. But then, like that, if he is going to go back in time, then that will happen for sure, or it's supposed to, unless they like just cheat the rules, which they probably will. I mean, with time travel, you gotta cheat the rules basically.
But
It's like,
there is a thing though that it's a time rule, but I'm not absolutely sure what it's called. Where if you go back in time to save somebody who's supposed to die at the specific time,
yeah.
and you do it, they die. They'll just die somehow later at
Well,
that same
that's
time.
what they said in the episode. Yeah, that's what they said in the episode. So I guess we're supposed to assume that Cisco's going to die at some point.
Yeah, but he's Cisco's supposed to be a metahuman somehow, and so is Thingy. What's her name? I'm so bad.
Um, Daniel Panabaker,
Yeah, I'm
whatever
forgetting
her
character name.
whatever her fucking name is. She remember
Dom.
she's in Sky High too. By the way, do you remember that movie?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah, I know she was in that. That's funny. Now she's playing another. She's going to play another superhero basically.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. She's like one of the few that actually survived that movie.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like not famous anymore. Oh, she's supposed to be Killer Frost. Caitlin Snow.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. She's supposed to be a villain
Yeah.
though. It's weird.
Well, like there was this thing on the it was a Flash trailer or whatever, and Flash was talking, I think, to Felicity. He's like, um, he said that Cisco and Caitlin, that's her name. Caitlin is working with Dr. Wells.
Hmm.
Because
Well,
remember, before Cisco died, he's like, "Let me help you," and before he got killed,
yeah,
killed it.
that that could explain it, completely honestly, because that's why, like, that's how he knew that they're onto him, right?
Right,
And they haven't
and he,
told her yet. Yeah,
yeah, he's
that,
not on. They're not onto him now, which is kind of cool. I like that
yeah.
whole time thing.
I like how they revealed it to us that way. I hate it whenever like Arrow would always do that. They would always reveal something to us, like in a cheat way, and then they would make sure that like none. So then when the characters learn about it, oh, we knew that already though. But then when we learn it, we get to experience it with Cisco, right? We get to experience the revelation with him and the shock. And I think that's
Oh
why Cisco's my favorite character of this show, basically, because he's kind of the everyman character to me.
yeah, I love Cisco's Tumblr blog. Have you checked it out?
Search what?
Have you checked out
Oh, the blogs. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta look that up.
It's basically he's documenting everything that happens with him at Star Labs for the
Oh,
future.
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Hmm. Yeah, he's got like
Like
famous. I'll look it up
like
later. I'll look it up.
yeah, last time I checked, it was like he had 4 chapters on there already. The first
Uh,
one was the girl that could teleport. The
uh-huh.
second one was uh I think the guy who could change your mood, and then the third was the
Got it.
guy who could take the gas.
Yeah, that looks cool. Actually, I'm gonna look through this. Anyways, I gotta actually restart my computer for this thing to load. I will get back on with you in a second, actually. So,
All
thank you
right,
for watching, our one viewer. Thank you. What's your channel now?
your, my channel is S.H.I.E.L.D Productions.
And my channel is
What's yours?
Cinemaster.
Peace. Thanks for watching.
One guy with no life. No, just kidding.